What's good, bro?
Yo, man. What's going down, man?
Not too much, bro. Blessed to be in the video, man. We episode 111. Angel number, man.
Absolutely. 111. And I'm just all around grateful to be here for this because it's an angel number and we are tapped in on the SR journey. And the big homie upstairs is definitely making this a special episode. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Before we start, I want to give a shout out to all the fellow retainers and everybody that's been tuning into the podcast. We really appreciate y'all. We do this, for everybody that's like-minded out there and, on self-development journey and just want to stray away from toxic stuff. You feel me? That's why we do this, because we're going through this as well. We just connecting with other people that's out there in the world that's going through the same stuff that feel alone. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, it is, man. And how has your day been today? Or how was your day? Since it's early in the morning, how was your day yesterday?
It wasn't bad. I worked for a little bit today, and dude, I just felt very grateful. I really enjoyed that last episode that we made last night. So I was spinning that thing back and just feeling, grateful for the journey and feeling grateful for the progress that we've made on the podcast, and just overall grateful just for being on SR and I was just tapping in with God, most of the day and just feeling good, bro. Just one of those. It was like a gratitude, a wave of gratitude today.
Absolutely, bro. That's a good feeling to have when you just be grateful for stuff, especially for no reason. That's how you tapped into God, bro. When you just grateful all around. And yesterday for me, my day was all right. It was somewhat productive. Ended up doing, a little bit more lawn care around the yard again, weed whacking some areas, because some areas have, that has like tall grass, especially like around like poles and mailboxes and stuff, bro. I was weed whacking around those areas and just keeping myself busy, bro. And while I was doing this, I felt tapped in with the big homie upstairs and was just happy doing that. And it's no better feeling than that, bro. And it's all literally from cultivating that Wi-Fi connection.
Right. Exactly, bro.
Ooh,
those poles are a little tricky. You got to get in there and get the blade. Make sure you get the blade so it like ding 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 ding. It hits the pole and but you got to do it, or else it's gonna look all messed up.
Exactly. It's like a certain like angle or a way that you have to execute that for it to cut just right, bro. That's why I like it, because you got to be somewhat
But it
precise.
makes a big difference, because if you leave those areas uncut, it doesn't look right.
It doesn't look complete. It doesn't look all the way complete. It's just somewhat half-assed, as I would like to say, and the way I am now, especially being on SR and stuff, and senses are heightened and having environment control, you see that stuff a lot easier.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You feel me? You literally see these areas. Yeah. And that's just a blessing, because you're on top of your shit.
Absolutely.
Oh,
weed whacking is low key. I used to do a lot of weed whacking, bro, when I had my landscaping business, and weed whacking is low key peaceful. It's like meditation. You're just going back and forth. When you're doing like a bigger area, you just go back and forth.
Man,
you can put your phones in. That shit's peaceful, bro.
Yeah, it's damn near therapeutic for me, because I get in the zone. I'll be so focused on what I'm doing to where you don't want to be bothered. You literally don't want to be bothered when you are tapped in doing work. And that's how I be feeling, bro. Tapped in with the big homie upstairs and making the yard look nice,
Facts, bro. That's good stuff, man. And that that's God's work too, in the garden, working outside and tending to your lawn and stuff like that. That is low key God's work, because, he created everything. He created nature. So we're tending to, I feel like he likes that low key when we're doing like yard work.
Man, listen here. He happy. He up there cheesing. Like, look at him. He outside doing work, you know, looking at his old self. He used to be in the house all the time. You feel me? Now he's outside doing work. Oh,
exactly.
Man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. He's thrilled.
You feel me? He likes seeing that. And that, you know, that makes me feel good because I know he's watching. And let me get that intro knocked out. We is chopping it up, my dude.
Let's go.
Chopping it up. All right, man. Welcome to the Unchained podcast, everybody. This is your boy, SpiritWar Martin, along with his podcast partner, Seb Conscious. Ooh, we always put God first and become your inner lion in this crooked matrix and spiritual warfare, y'all. Boy, listen here. Hey, let's cheer up real quick. Cheers up, bro.
Cheers, man.
Coffee bean. Hey.
Yeah. 111. This is our first angel number episode.
Yeah, I know, right?
This is the first angel number. This is legendary. This is the first angel number episode.
Man, ain't that something?
That's crazy, huh?
Man, it's a trip because remember when we were doing audio podcast on Spotify and stuff, bro? We literally stopped at 77.
Exactly.
Crazy.
But those are cool numbers too, the repeating numbers, but this is the first legit.
It's the real deal, Holyfield.
Yeah,
right.
This is real deal right now.
Yeah. And it's a blessing to be here because it just shows that you putting in work. 111 episodes, that's a lot of episodes, bro.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And still got a lot more to go, you know.
You know what I always say? You know, you got mugs out there that, you know, maybe they think it's 1, maybe 2, maybe 3, you know, games to be played, but it's actually 0.
Absolutely. 0 games to be played. That's the only way you can move forward properly is if you're not lollygagging and playing 1 to 2 to possibly 3 games. When
it's actually 0 games.
Right. Exactly. You feel me? Yeah. 0 as hell, bro. For real. No games to be played, bro. We got to move forward and make these right moves out here in the devil's playground.
Absolutely, man.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I got my gear on for episode 111. Like crazy. Are you ready to scuba dive, my dude?
Man, let me make sure I got my gear on, bro. You feel me? I got to make sure I got my flippers and stuff. And I think I'm ready to go, bro. I'm ready to go into the deep water with the glow-in-the-dark fish, as I like to say.
All right, bro. Let's get it.
Let's go.
All right. I'm going to lead the way, all right?
Okay.
Let's go. Topic number 1, my dude. This one is called, They Only Miss You Because They Can't Use You.
Okay.
What do you have on that?
That's the truth because from my personal experience, you know, you'd have individuals in your life, you know, who you'd be really nice to and stuff and would be giving them stuff, you know, or being very genuine and showing a lot of hospitality. And these individuals take that for granted, my dude.
Yeah.
You know, they take you for granted, don't take you serious. And then when you finally wake up and start to see the, you know, Decepticon / Agent Smith behavior and stuff and get rid of this, they gonna start missing you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not gonna find that same type of hospitality elsewhere that you provided them with.
Exactly.
So now, since you got on your SR journey and stuff and raised your power level and shit, bro, they miss you now because they see you done elevated and you're doing better for yourself. You know, on top of being real nice to these individuals too and treating them special, but they didn't treat you special. But now, since you moved on, they miss you now.
Yes. I've had a lot of people. I've had this happen to me quite a bit in my lifetime, and I think this happens to a lot of chosen ones, bro. I think this is a behavior pattern that happens to, you know, some of us that happen to consider ourselves, you know, chosen ones. You know, like we have a higher purpose from God, is because, like I said, you know, it's kind of like the SR journey, but people along the way, they don't really understand us, you know what I'm saying? And then they'll take our kindness for weakness, because guys like us, you know, usually have a very kind spirit, sometimes too kind, you know, because we'll allow people to, you know, I'm working on this myself. This is something I'm working on currently, is try not to be, the nice guy all the time. But that is what happened, man. When you run into certain type of people, especially like narcissist type personalities or energy vampire type people, because those are the type of people that they wait for guys like us, guys that have a kind heart, and God, it's almost like they play off of our empathy. They prey on empaths. I actually read that recently, bro, that empaths actually attract narcissists because it's almost like an easy target, because you're an empath, so you're always worrying about other people and you're trying to make sure everyone else is good, so they'll play on that. It's a very deceitful and evil way of manipulation.
It is. It's like you let's see here. Yeah, you got a mask on. You know what I'm saying? Trying to camouflage yourself. And then when you get into the empath's energy force field, right? You done worked your way in. And since you done got in, you're out to destroy that shit now. Yeah.
Because they know that you will take care of them, and then they'll abuse it, then they'll use that dark psychology and, they'll take that inch and go a mile with it like they always do.
Oh, man. Yeah, I've dealt with that multiple times, bro, where you literally give a little inch and they take a whole ass mile on you and leave you out here for dead.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because,
are very selfish.
Yeah. Yes. And we want to have, great discernment and better awareness to this so we can protect ourselves, man. Because, when you operate with a big heart and you are an empath, you really got to be careful. You know what I'm saying? You got to really use the spiritual lenses that you have for potential Agent Smiths.
Right. And another thing that I realized is, you ever notice, like, with these type of people, you'll set boundaries and stuff like that. And, it's like you've had enough of their BS, and then you have to set a boundary. Then they'll end up trying to drag your name through the mud and stuff like that because you set a boundary. Like, they try to make you look like you're the bad guy, when you're just calling them out on their stuff. They try to gaslight you, and then they'll actually I watched a video on it last night. I think the girl actually called it like a smear campaign, to where like they'll try to do like a smear campaign, where they'll do whatever they can, and it's almost like they start going crazy. It's like something like starts short circuiting in their brain. They start talking crap about you to everybody. They start trying to smear your name, because essentially you're not letting them abuse you anymore. So something goes off in their brain to when they now they have to attack you, and that's when you could really pounce on them, because they are really like tweaking at that point.
Yeah, it gets to the point to where they start to act like children. Right. You know what I'm saying? Acting like children out here because they can't get their way. And it's good to have great discernment for that, because it's literally like a body snatching phenomenon happening right in front of you. When these people be just flipping the hell out, doing smearing campaigns and shit, bro. You feel me? Trying to get everybody to turn against you.
Yes. And they'll lie.
We got to be careful of that.
They'll make stories up. They'll literally just lie to people to try to get you to, and then, I've had this happen to me several times.
Me too, bro.
In my past, like with other dudes, and like maybe like, way back in the day, before I was even hip to a lot of this stuff, like now I have a lot of information about narcissists, energy vampires, and different type of psychology that people use. I didn't have this before. When I think back, I can remember, this happening in my past. You know what I'm saying?
Same with me. But, back then we didn't have the wisdom to these behaviors and shit, and now we got wisdom to it, and you can see it everywhere now.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
That's good, because you can protect yourself now, because you see shit for what it really is.
Exactly. You got to stay far away from these kind of people, man. Like, when you think about it, these people are almost like, I know we talk about it a lot, but some of these people, man, I think about it and it's like they're defective. It's almost, sometimes I feel like this stuff can't be fixed.
Right. It's because they don't look at themselves, bro. They don't look at themselves to fix their inner work. They're looking elsewhere to try to leech off shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's how they operate.
It's just so deep, like the different manipulation tactics that they do, because, you know, with the last couple of people that I've encountered, I've like kind of tried to go into their shoes and try to, you know, get myself to that place to where they're at. And I kind of got there, you know, I allowed myself to go there. I did some inner work and just kind of like went through the thought process. And the place that they're at is just so deep. Like, it's just so ingrained. Like, they're almost they're so delusional. So it's like, it takes, like, the amount of work that it takes to try to fix a narcissistic person is just incredible, bro.
Yeah, it's damn near catastrophic.
Yeah.
At the level that some individuals are at. It's literally no fixing. You know, they have, like we said in the last episode, you know, it's some individuals that have that ego mask on that's been drilled into their face.
Yeah.
And then you got some individuals where that shit has been cemented on.
Exactly. They can't get it off. You can't
even take it off, bro. That shit is stuck.
For life.
Yeah. Yep.
That's sad, bro.
Yeah, you know, that's why it's important to just raise awareness to this, you know, so we can somewhat start now to try to better ourselves, you know, because a lot of these individuals who behave like this, they don't have individuals in their life that's real brutally honest with them to tell them the truth to how shit is, so it could be action taken to become better.
I feel like a lot of them do, like, but I've seen it happen where, you know, they'll have people call them out and they literally just, they like take ownership of it, and then they just move on to the next group of people or the next person, and they do the same shit again to the next people. They literally just, okay, you know, I can't abuse this person anymore. I'm just gonna move over here and do it to this person.
Oh, that's how it is. If they can't get into your force field or manipulate you, they go to the next person and try to, you know, energy sucking. You know, if they can't suck your energy, they'll find someone with a weak power level or something to take that energy from.
Yep. And sometimes they will surrender, and then they'll just be like, okay, fine, you know, let's just, you know, let's go our separate ways, fine. And then you'll go your separate ways, and then you'll find out that they're over there doing it to someone else. Yeah.
Yep. Doing the same shit that they try to do to you, and it couldn't work on you. So they found somebody with a weaker power level to get.
That's what I'm talking about, is how, it's just, it's so deep. It's like the only type of behavior that they know how to do. It's like they're defective.
Yep. It's almost like a one-trick pony. You know what I'm saying? Just one trick.
And it's evil.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, it is, man. And it's just important to just maneuver around this type of behavior to the best of our ability and make sure we see that shit, so you don't potentially get your energy drained, bro, by these you know, individuals who operate like Cell off of Dragon Ball Z, bro. Just sucking people's life.
Unbelievable. You know? You gotta stay far away from
yes, and keep putting God first.
Exactly. Well, good stuff, man. That was a good one. Ready for the next one?
Let's go.
Topic number 2, bro. This one is called becoming a healer on your semen retention journey. What are your thoughts on that one?
Well, it's the truth. Like, when you go on your SR journey, you start to work on yourself, right? And you work on yourself so well to where you become a solid foundation, a power tree, a person of influence. You know what I'm saying? Motivation, and you will begin to heal people, because when you heal yourself, you can start to heal others with your personal experiences that you got going on and shit, bro. Right. You know, when you work on yourself and you work on yourself and able to speak on your personal stuff to other people, that helps them be able to heal, bro, because they feel like they're alone and can't talk about stuff. You know what I'm saying? So when you become a healer, bro, even when you're not even trying, bro.
Right.
You feel me? You're not even trying, but you're doing this.
Exactly. It's kind of like what we talked about, last episode with, being vulnerable,
Ooh,
just kind of
we.
speaking about it. But I feel like going on semen retention is a whole nother thing, because what I've learned is that this journey is actually like it's a healing process in itself, and it's like
Yes.
a purification process. So if you're out there talking about SR, that's a very powerful thing to be spreading. This message is very powerful. It's not just it's not just some little tip for life. It's a very, very powerful tip.
It's
You
powerful
know?
than a mofo, bro.
Yeah.
It's real
So,
powerful.
yeah, you can literally change somebody's course, of life, because it's going to change it's going to help you fix your mental health problems and your spiritual connection. So those two things are going to flip your whole life upside down,
Ooh,
and
we.
that can literally save somebody's life. So obviously, yeah, I love talking about SR, bro. I love talking about semen retention and helping people, man. It's literally my favorite thing to do, because I've realized how powerful this is and how it can change people's lives. So this is what I'm into now, is I like to help people in this way.
Right, me too, bro. Like, I love doing this, and I love being an individual that has no fear to talk about their personal stuff to help other people, because you
Yeah.
don't want nobody to go through the shit that you went through, far as being on the corn sites, being worldly, partying with the wrong people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, just participating in all around, toxic avenues.
Yeah.
You don't want nobody to do that, because yeah, looking at our old selves, we was deep into that. I know I was, and you feel me, from
Yeah.
partying and getting messed up, just disconnected with God, bro. Just out, yeah, like I said before, you was dancing with the devil and shit, moonwalking. But
Yeah.
now, since you're not doing that no more, you are bringing people out of darkness with your light, bro, that you have now. And it's a blessing to do that, because you have all the dark experiences that you can talk about.
Right.
And it helps. It really helps people to heal when they hear you speak about that shit.
Absolutely, man.
And
And that's
that's
another
cool
thing.
as hell, bro.
Yeah. And I feel like it's only receptive to certain people, because in my experience thus far, bro, like we talk about all the time, when the veil gets lifted, you kind of see everything different. That's kind of been my experience on semen retention. And I know you feel me, because we talk about this kind of stuff all the time. We talk about
Right.
all this crazy stuff that a lot of people aren't really like on board with. You know what I'm saying? They consider it to be like conspiracies. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
it's not conspiracy, it's truth. Like as far as all this agenda going on in the world, and all the dark stuff that's going on in the world, we can heal people in that way too, by kind of spreading the awareness to a lot of this stuff, about putting different things into your body, consuming different things, obviously, lust, staying away from porn, staying away from substances and alcohol. There's a lot of people that when you end up trying to heal them and explaining some certain things, they're going to end up thinking that you're like, you're doing the most or something, like you're going too far or something like that.
Of course they think you're going too far, because you aren't stuck in a damn box. You're not having small-minded thoughts.
Right.
Your horizon has expanded. And when you come
Mm-hmm.
across individuals who don't have an expanded horizon, it could be weird, bro. And most of these individuals are in lust and in a lot of toxic, things that's making
Right.
them look at individuals who are potentially, operating 1% style weird.
Right.
When you're in the 1% club, you are really in the 1% club, and damn near 99% of individuals don't understand you.
Yeah. I feel like it's one of those things, it's that Bible verse again. I think it's out of John, but it basically says, they're not going to understand now, but they will understand later, and I feel
Right.
like people are going to wake up. I feel like it hits people later at certain ages. So I feel blessed, and we're very blessed. And any of the viewers, to have this type of spiritual information at our age, it's a blessing,
Facts.
bro. I've heard people say that to me. You know, they're like, you should just be blessed that you are, how, you know, so wise that you're at your age. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, bro. Yeah, I'm definitely blessed, you know, and yeah, the thing that's crazy, you know, as a kid, I've always felt like this, but it seemed like I had to go on the SR journey.
Mm-hmm. It wakes you up.
Yes, to realize that, because you get very distracted by worldly stuff, you know, and individuals that's in that matrix type of simulation program and shit, you know.
You have to hit a point to where you're done with all that. You know, it's like where you hit rock bottom and you understand, like spiritually, you hit that rock bottom to where you understand that all these external things that you're trying to fill that void in your soul with, they don't work.
Right.
And the only thing that works is God.
Absolutely. That's the only thing that works is that, God, the divine power source, the universe. And when you tap into that, bro, it's a whole different monster to be able, you know, a whole different monster to try to navigate.
Yeah.
You know, and when you learn how to navigate this monster called SR journey, you will become a savage.
Absolutely, man.
You know, real shit, bro.
Well, great job.
All right.
Man. For topic number 3.
Let's get it.
Topic number 3, my dude. This one is called connecting with the world on semen retention. What do you have to say about connecting with different people all over the world?
Well, from my personal experience, it's a blessing because most of us out here, you know, in our personal life, we don't have a lot of individuals who we can relate to in our personal life. We got people around us like family members or friends who be acting funny and stuff who, you know, you are sometimes skeptical of, you know what I'm saying? And when you are able to connect with other people out there from different countries or other states that are in the same situation as you, it's lovely, bro, because you don't feel alone. You know, it's a lot of other people out there that's going through the same shit as you. And when you find these people, it's like a match made in heaven. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because like, you know, all the people that comment on our videos and podcasts, them is the people right there, bro. And I'm real grateful to be connected with them. And boy, listen here, just tapped in. You know, I'm your boy SpiritWar Martin is just happy.
Right.
You feel me? Yeah.
Me too. It's
hard to explain. It's hard to explain, but I know you feel me.
Yeah, because we're literally finding, you know, our like-minded brotherhood, and it's all over the world. So it's a trip. You know, because, you know, it's people from all different walks of life. But the thing that we have in common is we all have that strong connection to God.
Oh,
you know,
so I know that's right.
We're all, you know, spiritual people, so it hits on a very deep level. You know, different people from different countries. Man, and it's super interesting because you can learn a lot of different things from a lot of these people too. Because, you know, me and you, we've been in America our whole life, right?
Yep.
So all we know is America, and America is kind of a messed up place when you think about it. You know, I feel like a lot of people from different countries that I've heard, I feel like they think America, like they think it's like a cool place to go, but at the same time, they also think that we're like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's like we're a very greedy country and materialistic. You know what I'm saying? We're full of, we got all these celebrities that are coming out of America and kind of like, we're kind of toxic, bro.
Yes. That's what it is. You know, the way I see it, the only thing that's somewhat cool, or, you know, what I think other countries see that's cool is like our, like, you know, the music industry and, the entertainment industry. Like, that's the only thing that's cool. And that shit is toxic.
It's toxic.
You know what I'm saying? And like, that's the only thing that's really cool about us is that we have cool ass entertainers that are celebrities. That's about it. And everything else is just contaminated, bro.
Yeah. So when you think about America is very beautiful though. It is really, really, we have a lot of beautiful places, you know what I mean? But there's also a lot of other beautiful places around the world. I definitely have to do more traveling. Hopefully that, you know, meeting all these new people, you know, our fellow retainers. Hopefully it'll get us to do some traveling around the world, bro. That would be incredible.
That'd be real nice, man. To just travel around the world and meet fellow retainers out there and stuff, and just speak like-minded shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's simple.
Form a little army, bro.
You feel me?
Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was a cool topic, man. Much love. Let's see. Topic number 4. Clean food equals a power tree. What do you got to say on eating clean food and forming a power tree?
Yeah, eating clean food. Yeah, you'll definitely become a power tree, because when you eat clean, you act clean. You know what I'm saying? You eat clean, your thought process is clean, and you want to help individuals, and you just feel good. When you eat clean, you feel all around good, and you be really tapped in with the divine power source, because you're off clean food and water. You know, so you're able to move and maneuver better when you're clean. When you eat processed food, you're stagnant and feel like shit.
Ugh.
You know? So it's good to eat light and eat nature, so you can be able to move like a feather out here and be a monster, you know, and not stagnant and potentially looking at people who are high vibrational strange.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's toxic, bro. And it all comes down to what we're eating. When you eat clean, you become a power tree, and you will share very good fruit with people.
Yes.
You feel me?
Man, it's such a big difference, you know, when you really decide to eat clean foods. And I feel like the first step, we talk about this a lot, but the first step, I mean, you can really make that first step with just saying no to a lot of this stuff that's the most available food, which is a lot of this fast food that we have out here. That's the first step. You got to be able to say no to eating all this garbage that maybe potentially you're used to, you know,
on everything.
Because that's how I was, man. I used to eat a lot of I'd be out for work and stuff like that, and driving around, and I would have to stop at different places. And like I said, the most available food that we have is poison. So you got to be able to stray away from that. Maybe, you know, I used to pack lunches, you know, healthier lunches. You got to just put in the effort to consume healthier foods. It's going to make a big difference in your life, man. More energy. And then obviously what we talked about last episode, because what you put in your body also travels up to your mind. So, you know, it's like, it's maintaining your mental health. You know, eating good is like also maintaining your mental health. You know what I mean? It's
real shit, bro.
Think about it in that way. It's almost like medicine. It's almost like what medicine are you going to put into your body? You're going to put the stuff that makes you think, you know, crappy thoughts, or you're going to put in the stuff that will have you operating pure and able to connect with God, and, you know, be in a good mood, be in a good high vibration. Then you can start rubbing that off on other people. You know, it's a snowball effect from eating healthy.
It is. It's the same as being negative, bro. Like you'll have a snowball effect off of spreading fungus that's toxic as hell, you know, being negative. Yeah, you have it goes for both sides. You know, if you're being toxic and negative, you're going to have a snowball effect. And if you're being clean and positive, you're going to have a snowball effect as well. But it depends on which side you choose. You feel me? You choose the good side, then you're going to spread good energy. You choose the bad side and kingdom of darkness, you're going to spread dark energy.
Exactly, man.
You feel me? Now I choose the clean side. You know, I'm trying to spread light, not darkness.
Exactly. Absolutely, man. Cool. You ready for the next one?
Let's go, bro.
Topic number 5, my dude. This one is called "You Can't Be Around Fake Energy."
Oh,
what do you got to say about having a hard time being around fake?
You can't be around no fake energy, bro, because when you're on SR, you're operating in your godly essence. So you're beyond real. When you are, you know, when being yourself, you're being yourself, and you are tapped all the way into your higher self. So when it comes to Decepticon or Agent Smith ass energy, you can discern it a lot quicker, and you don't want that around you either.
Right.
You know, you don't want that type of energy around, because number one, it's got a mask on. Number two, when they leave out of your presence, they finna go talk shit behind your back. And number three, you know, they could be a flying monkey. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by flying monkeys is basically followers from a narcissist who follow narcissists, and they try to leech off other people and then go back and tell a narcissist what you doing. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Is that from that? Man, I heard that in a video a couple days ago too. That flying monkey. Yeah, I heard that.
Flying monkeys like a mofo out here, bro. Wizard of Oz and shit.
That's an interesting one, man. And
you feel me?
Yeah, that's like some deep narcissist stuff. I have a hard time being around fake energy as well. And it's man, there's just certain people that you run into that, I don't know, it's all spiritual, but they're not their true authentic self. Maybe they're going through some, you know, maybe they're going through something to where they have a hard time doing that, but I can detect it really fast. And it's just the way, you know, their tone of voice and their body language and the things that they say. You know, I run into a lot of females. You know, I'm not generalizing females, but I run into quite a bit of females that have like that weird plastic fake energy where it's just like, you know, they just respond to you like there's no spiritual side to what they're saying, you know?
Yeah, it's very, very robotic.
Yeah, it's like they're robots, dude. I'm like, can we have a real conversation here? Like, I just, you know, like they can't even go there at all with you. It's just like very, you know, like, and then they almost get offended when you ask them a question that will provoke like a real answer. You know, they're like, why are you asking me that? Like, and it's something so simple, like, what's your favorite color, or what's your favorite thing to eat? They'll be like, oh, you know, I actually have to be real for a second, you know, and then
that's not good.
You know what I'm talking about?
You feel me? This thing got so bad to where people are literally dehumanized to where you can't even ask them what their favorite color is.
Yeah, because
you feel me? You ask them, what's your favorite color? You getting looked at sideways, bro.
Yeah, they're like, why is he asking me?
Why are you asking me that?
Malfunction.
And all you doing is just trying to conversate and be genuine and be human.
You can see it in their soul. They get disrupted by that.
Ooh, yeah. We are in an ugly spot.
Yeah.
Boy, listen here. That is some of the most weirdest shit that I've ever come across. Is individuals who literally don't know how to be human, and all you doing is just trying to conversate. Like, you have some individuals that look at you sideways because you're asking them how is their day today. Exactly. They look at you like you crazy as hell. Like, why are you asking me how my day is?
Right.
Like, what is wrong with you?
Because that's a real question, and they're used to the NPC programming schedule.
Boy, listen here. This shit getting real.
You know,
getting real about here, bro.
They're used to just like that fake, like, you know, excuse me, let me, you know, hi, how are you? I'm good. How are you? You know, just very surface level. Anything beyond that makes them uncomfortable.
Yeah, we got to have great discernment for that and stay away from that kind of shit, bro, because that is toxic.
Yeah. So when I run into that, it bothers me, you know, and I
own everything.
Like, some people in my own family, you know, maybe I'll go home for like a holiday or something like that, and there's certain people in my family, maybe I haven't seen them in a while, and they're putting out fake energy too. It don't matter who, you know, and it's just like that's kind of what it is. It's like you try to be real, and then you can tell it like disrupts them, you know, and then they end up like malfunctioning, and then they have a hard time conversating.
Yeah, it's just all around bizarre. I think it has something to do with social media and these microwaves, you know, these cell phones, bro. It's literally like frying brains, bro, to where, you know, human interactions is not normal now.
Yeah.
You know, only way that you can interact with some individuals is literally through social media or through text message. When it comes to face-to-face or human interaction, it's like they can't do that.
They malfunction.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I've come across that, and you just look at people and some individuals like, are you okay? And what is going on? Because why are you acting like this?
Yeah. I feel like there's some people too that they might have like some mental health stuff going on, to where they're like, they don't really like to expose maybe like too much of their life. You know, it's kind of like that, where like they don't really want to like they just feel uncomfortable talking about real stuff or maybe deeper stuff or personal stuff. But you know, you got to be able to be real with other people to a certain degree. You know, you can't be so reserved that you put out that weird energy to where you're not welcoming and you're not, you know, able to have a normal conversation and be human with somebody. You know, that puts out very weird energy, and I've run into a lot of people like that, and that's a red flag. When I run into that, I'm like, I can't be around this person. They don't even know how to be real.
Yeah, because you feel that, you know, this soul / spirit we got on the inside of us, bro. You literally feel that in there, bro, and it's weird.
They have a wall up. A lot of these people have a wall up.
Yeah, a wall up, or as I like to say, that mask, bro. That mask that has been drilled into their face.
Yeah.
I mean, drilled, bro.
You get what I'm saying though? How you get some people who are almost, you know, they don't want to like share too much, but it makes them, which is like they're almost like trying to protect their energy, but they're doing it too much to the point where like they won't even like allow themselves to like get comfortable and maybe like laugh and fool around. You know,
right. It turns you into something. It turns you into something very dark, to where you don't want to have human interactions.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're bottling up and storing a whole thunderstorm of dark energy inside of you. And it's going to get to the point to where you going to explode off that shit too. Because you're not releasing, you're just bottling shit up.
Right.
You know, you're not being human. You're not talking to people like you supposed to. You just bottling shit, holding shit in. And then when somebody do talk to you about stuff, you're like Kamehameha waving people with dark energy.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You're throwing dark energy, Kamehameha, like a mofo at people, and it's dangerous doing that.
Right.
You know?
It's like, you know, it's smart to protect your energy, but if it's making you, you know, into like a robot, an NPC, you kind of got to start thinking about, you know, how you're behaving and how you're interacting with other people, because it puts out weird energy, and it's not inviting energy. You know, it's like very much like, stay away from me. You know, I don't really want to talk to you, which is disrespectful.
Yeah, it's just, you know, you'll come across this. It's just important to just keep your energy protected and just stay away from that. You know, having discernment is very important. See what's going on out here so you don't intertwine your energy with this and potentially get your energy drained.
I feel like I just thought of something too, because I feel like I've been dealing with this my whole life, bro. Because I feel like I've kind of been the guy who's always, people have always kind of looked at me, like ever since I was a kid. You know, I was into like skateboarding, and I was into a lot of other stuff, and I was always kind of looked at as somebody who was kind of like out the box type stuff. So I would run into a lot of different people, bro, who would, I don't know, they would just like look to, like they thought I was like interesting or something like that. So they would always ask me like deeper questions, you know what I'm saying? And I could just detect that these people were just kind of acting weird, you know what I'm saying? Just kind of strange energy, and you could just tell that they're fake, or they're shallow in a way, you know? So you got to just kind of be on guard, and like we always say, don't take it personal, but you know, kind of is what it is, man. People just, they're at a certain level of consciousness is kind of how I see it, bro.
Absolute facts, man. And it's important to just stay in your lane. You know, when you come across these situations where it could potentially like sabotage your energy, bro, protect it, man, at all costs, because it's a lot of Kingdom of Darkness stuff out there that a lot of individuals aren't paying attention to, far as the energy. When you look at stuff in the energy aspect, and the spiritual, you're very protective of your energy, bro, and you don't just settle for stuff and intertwine your energy with toxicity, as I've said before.
Right.
You feel me?
All right, my dude. Well, that was a good one, man. You ready for we got the grand finale, man?
Oh man. Let me make sure my scuba diving gear is legit. You know, I make sure ain't nothing came loose or anything. And
yeah, we good, man.
I think we're good.
Make sure you leave your cell phone on board for this one, because you don't want to dive. You know, you don't want to just leave your phone on the boat. You know, because we're gonna go for a kind of a deep dive.
Yeah, that phone need to stay on the boat. That shit don't need to go down there with us, because you don't want to be in the water on the phone. You feel me?
I'm gonna put mine right over here. So just put yours to the side, because we about to go deep.
Facts. I'm putting my phone in a box, bro, and locking that shit, because I don't want to have nothing to do with it.
All right, man. Topic number 6, my dude. I want to hear your thoughts on this one. All right.
All right.
What do you think about becoming a natural human being on your semen retention journey?
From my personal experience, yeah, like ever since I went on my SR journey, I feel like I've become a natural human being, because when I was busting nuts left and right and stuff and on the core site, getting messed up and all that stuff, you feel like you're a robot. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You're not able to conversate. You ain't able to, no eye contact, spiritual death. So it's like you're dehumanized damn near from all these toxic avenues. Yeah. You go on your SR journey and control lust and shit, bro. You know, you will become a human, because you are repairing yourself. You are healing, regenerating, getting your eye contact back, AKA also known as getting your new pair of glasses on. Your spirit is growing on the inside, and you're getting more mental clarity, and the brain fog is leaving. Right. You know what I'm saying? So when you get all that going on, you're becoming a human again. Yes. And when you become a human again, you'll see how a lot of individuals are not behaving human. Right. You feel me? That's what I see now, because I shit you not, ever since I went on my SR journey, it seemed like damn near everything is robotic, almost. I mean, robotic, like a damn simulation program and shit. Like the movie The Matrix and shit, bro. You can remember when he took that red pill and he actually went into, like he actually saw shit for what it really was, and everything was like machinery or some shit. Yes. That's what it feel like for me. Yeah. It's kind of like what we were just talking about, how these people, these people end up just saying these things to you, and it's like a program, Dude. It's like they're reading off a script or something, But dude, this is a great topic, man, because we talk about this a lot, but I feel like semen retention, it brings you back to the guy, who you were before you did all this stuff, man. Before you started getting into all of this stuff, bro. When you were a kid, I was thinking about it today, man. I was talking to my mom, and I was just having, just one of those flashback moments to where I was thinking back to, like, I was having like memories and stuff, thinking back to certain points in my life and then how I was. And then I was like, man, I kind of feel like I'm back to that guy again. I feel like I'm back to like who I was before. And that is who we are. That's our natural state. When we were kids and growing up, before we started fapping, before we started getting on the internet, distracted, doing all this stuff, that's who we truly are. And I feel like when you start to retain your life force, that's what happens, because you get back to that guy, because we talk about it a lot, but it's essentially like your spirit comes back into your body, like you said, when you're busting nuts all the time, it's like you're depleting your soul all the time, so when you stop doing that, you get back to being a real person and being a human being, and you have more confidence. You can go around and be yourself and be authentic and be confident in that. There was a long time, bro, where I wasn't essentially confident in myself. I was just kind of out here, no direction, no purpose. I was kind of a shell of a man for a little bit, smoking weed all the time, and just kind of, I thought I had shit together, but I did not. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know exactly what you mean, man. And throughout this process of, the toxicity and the worldly shit, bro, I feel like our spirits on the inside, it's like little kids, bro. Because when you operate in the flesh, you're basically killing your spirit, bro. So this becomes really small on the inside. And when you stop doing that, bro, and go on your SR journey, you're going to build this up. And, you know, as kids, this on the inside was huge because you're pure. You feel me? So you're very pure as a child, and your spirit on the inside is humongous.
Yeah.
And when you go on your SR journey, it's like rebuilding your spirit back up to how it was as a kid, which is humongous.
Yeah.
You know, and you have your senses are heightened. Yeah, you're basically like in your childlike / godlike essence on your SR journey, bro, except you're a grown man.
Right.
And that's dangerous.
Exactly. And you're confident too. You know, you're going around and you're able to just be yourself, and there's no resistance. There's no static. I feel like before I had a problem where I was afraid to be authentic, and I was going along with, like, you know, all these other people. I was trying to be cool. I was doing a lot of things that I didn't really even want to do. I remember I was going to a lot of different like concerts and stuff, the music that I didn't even really like that much, bro. You know, just because I wanted people to like me. So I had a hard time being who I truly was. And now I feel like I have no problem doing that. You know, I love being myself. You know, I'm gonna be myself. And if anybody doesn't like it, you know, that's too bad. This is who I am. So
yep, exactly. It's too bad if they don't like who you are. That's on them. That ain't your fault.
Right.
You know, and you shouldn't have to change yourself either because somebody don't like who you are. That's how it is nowadays. There's a lot of entitled ass people out there who don't like individuals and try to change them. And it's like, no, you need to stop doing that and let people be themselves.
Right.
You feel me? Yeah, you can't be doing that shit. There's a lot of that shit going on, and I don't tolerate it.
No, I'll stay away from those kind of people.
Yeah, me too. For real. Or they'll get slayed, because that's some demonic shit. For real.
Well, good job, man. That's another episode knocked out. Episode 111. You know, shout out to all the angels. Shout out to all the angels that have been protecting us. Shout out to God, you know, for letting us complete this episode. And once again, man, it's a blessing, and I'm just grateful to be on here and be your podcast partner, man. This is a blast.
Absolutely, man. And you know, yeah, I'm grateful as well too to have you as a podcast partner, and the Unchained Gang, the SpiritWar Gang, and the Subconscious Galaxy. Coming from SpiritWar Martin, bro. Much love to everybody out there that's been riding with us and tuning into this episode of 111. You know, and intuition is real strong, guys. That's why we're tapped in and connected with each other on this SR journey. You know, that's a beautiful thing. And Subconscious, bro. Good job to you as always. This episode was real smooth, man, and looking forward to 112 now.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely, bro. Much love to you. Yeah, I got kind of a lot of energy. I might even mess around and drop a couple videos tonight too, bro.
Man, listen here. I might make me one too.
Yeah, you know? I was thinking about cooking one up right after this. So while it's uploaded, I might have to drop a video because I got some stuff cooking up. You feel me?
Man, time to make some breakfast, bro.
Exactly. All right, man. Well, shout out to all the viewers as always, man. We hope you guys enjoyed this angel number episode, man. 111. Shout out to you. If you guys are this far in the episode, shout out to you. I know there's a bunch of you, you know, there's a handful of you, you know, the real ones out there that are definitely still tuned in. So shout out to you guys, man.
Oh, man, here we go.
You know what I'm saying? So this has been the Unchained Podcast. Once again, episode 111. Shout out to the angels, man. Shout out to God. Shout out to everybody in the spirit realm. You feel me? So much love. We got a lot of love for all you guys, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. Hopefully you guys learned something from this. And as always, you know, drop a comment, man. If you guys are watching this, drop a comment, bro. If you guys are just sitting there, you know, being one of those monitoring spirits, please stop doing that and just drop a comment. Let us know that you support us. You know what I'm saying? Because we'd like to interact with all you guys, man. We really appreciate when you guys do that. So, you know.
Facts. And that's the truth. And yeah, coming from SpiritWar Martin and shit, bro. Much love to all the people out there that's genuine, that support us and stuff, and, you know, leaving comments and stuff. And Also, shout out to all the Agent Smiths and Decepticons out there who just watch people and don't support shit.
Exactly. That's kind of where I was going with that one, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So much love, man. And yeah. All right, guys. It's been the Unchained Podcast, episode 111. Much love. We'll catch you guys next time. All right. Martin, much love. I'll be talking to you, man.
Absolutely, bro. Much love to you, and can't wait to spin this episode back, bro. And I'll stay in contact.
Let's go. All right, man. Talk to you later.
All right, bro. Take it easy.